A new Tampa Bay Business Journal hits newsstands today, and as always, Alexis Muellner, the editor, is here now with some of the week's big stories. Good morning and happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Dia.
You've got some really interesting news. The CEO of an aircraft maintenance company at TIA is getting a lot of high praise right now because he turned that bankrupt company around and now it's growing again.
Exactly. We're talking about Pemco World Airways, and the CEO is a guy named Pastor Lopez, and he's been in place since 2014. Now, this is a company that in 2012 had some very tough times, went into bankruptcy. They had about 900 employees between a Dothan, Alabama operation and here, and they had lost about 35% of those. They do conversion and maintenance at TIA. And one of the things that's really interesting about his role there is he took a look at simple things like the fan in the ceiling was to install more fans to make it cooler, to look at the fabric the workers were wearing because it was more comfortable. And so when you listen to employees and when you take a minute to get suggestions that are sometimes really simple, you can do a lot for loyalty and morale. And now they've got 175 openings on their website for jobs, and they're growing, which is great.
Yeah, it's the little things that make all the difference.
Yeah, I think that's the message here, especially when you talk to managers and businesses, that sometimes you really need to listen and get feedback from your employees.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, people who live downtown are cheering right now because finally the long-awaited Publix looks like plans are moving forward.
Yeah, we're covering this every step of the way because it's a really important moment. Long-awaited downtown Publix is going to become part of the Channel Club, which is a 21-story tower between Madison and Twig Street, and they had some preliminary approvals. Now, it looks like it'll be early 2017 before this is done, but Publix is often seen as sort of the bellwether for retail validity, meaning that if a Publix can go somewhere, then there's enough sort of business there to support other retailers.
Right, this one just in time for Valentine's Day. A Tampa florist is going to set up shop at Hyde Park Village. It's a series of pop-up shops called the Fling.
The Fling is their series. This is at Hyde Park Village, which has had new ownership in the last couple of years. Seminole Heights Florist Fire, is doing a pop-up retail over Valentine's Day. I like this kind of concept. It's short-lived, it's temporary, but it gives a chance to serve, a retailer from Seminole Heights being in South Tampa, and it's just, it's innovation, and we like to point that out. And
for people who live there and like to shop there, you never know what's coming next. It's pretty cool to just watch and see.
I think that's great. Yeah, it's surprising, which I think people really, really like. So, happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Same to you. And for more Business Journal news, just check out the Money section on our mobile app.